So an important thing to remember is that there's always different methods for doing these, but what I'm going to show you in all these proofs when I go through, I'm going to show you how I would do them. This doesn't mean this is the only way to do these trig proofs. There's always different ways, and it's always interesting as a teacher to see different things that students will come up with when solving these. I always start my trig proof by just writing the left side of the equation on the left side and the right side of the equation on the right side column. Now what I want is it's nice if both sides are kind of in the same language. So I'm going to change everything to be in terms of either sine or cosine. So I like to always get rid of secants, cosecants, cotangents, and tangents so that everything is just in terms of sine or cos. So I'm just going to rewrite both sides, and wherever there's a secant, I'm going to change it to 1 over cos. So the left side becomes 1 over cos times 1 plus cos, and the right side becomes 1 plus 1 over cos. When I look at it now, I always think work on the side that's uglier, because there's always more to do. So to me, the left side's uglier, so I'm going to multiply that out. So I'm going to multiply 1 over cos times 1, and I'm going to multiply the 1 over cos times cos theta, which is over 1. So when I multiply that, 1 over cos times 1 is just 1 over cos, plus numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. 1 times cos is cos, over cos times 1 is cos. Usually I wouldn't write this step. Most of the time if I'm multiplying 1 over cos times cos, I know it just equals 1. So this step where it says 1 over cos plus cos over cos is usually skipped and it just goes straight to 1 over cos plus 1. 1 over cos plus 1 is the same as 1 plus 1 over cos, so the left side equals the right side, so we are finished. This proof is done. We've shown both sides are the same, so we got to get to the same thing. Those two little slashes is just a typical way to end a proof.